Back to you.
Okay, let's get out to Nadine Hawa with an update for the latest on the Middle East. Nadine, what's been the big focus in the last couple of days?
Well, one of the key words at the Dubai financial market this week has been volatility. There's currently no clear direction really to the market, and the correlation with global markets here at the DFM doesn't really explain the volatility that we're seeing, which is in the range of about 5%, which is much higher than the usual 1 or 2% range of volatility that we see at the DFM. In terms of what's moving the market, it's pure speculation, day traders, that's what's moving the markets. The main concern right now in the Dubai financial market is that we're edging lower, getting closer to the psychological support level of 2,000, and if we break that mark, it might trigger a wave of selling pressure.
The outlook now for UAE banks.
Well, even though loan-to-deposit ratios and adequacy ratios are improving, this week we heard from the CEO of one of the leading banks here in the UAE, Mashreq Bank. The CEO, his name is Abdulaziz Al Ghurair, who is predicting that banks are going to face another year of weak profits and high provisions for bad debts and bad loans in 2010. He does expect things to stabilize and start improving in 2011, which he thinks will be a good year for local banks when they will no longer need to set aside profits in the form of provisions. Also, a lot of banking analysts and experts agree and believe that 2011 will be a good year for banks when the provisioning cycle will come to an end.
Now, as I understand it, minimum capital requirements have been scrapped in Abu Dhabi. What impact is that having?
Well, absolutely. Basically, back in August, they scrapped the minimum capital requirement to set up a business in the UAE. It used to be 150,000 dirhams, UAE dirhams, which is about 41,000 US dollars. Since they scrapped that back in August, we've seen the number of startups double in the capital in Abu Dhabi. Just to give you a figure, between August and October this year, about 2,000 companies set up in Abu Dhabi, compared to about maybe 950 for the same period last year. According to the Minister of the Economy here, Sultan Al Mansouri, this step comes as a move to basically boost and improve the investment environment and to attract more investments to the country.